The football team has no name. The New York Giants fans have no shame. And it's been Batman forever since the Cowboys won the big game. You are now watching a Philly Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'ma bring the heat like an effing dragon. You can call me Fuego, aka Philly-Zilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah. What's going on and what is cracking? I'm trying to bring you best place to come get shit off your chest when it comes to our Philadelphia Eagles. What's going on, everybody? Late night live stream here. No, just wanted to kind of jump on here for a little while. I know there's probably not going to be a whole lot of people on here, but I wasn't ready to go to bed yet. Have to have some unwind time after coming home and watching it was okay. Nothing to make a big deal out of or anything like that. Wasn't impressed by the latest installment from the MCU, and just got done watching the internals with my son earlier tonight, and he liked it more than I did. He's probably more familiar with it than I am. He's more familiar with the comic books than I am, so it is what it is. But the just to be able to go out, spend some time, hang out with him for a little while, enjoy a movie together. It was definitely well worth it. It was discount night at the movie theater, so that what the heck, he had been asking him to go see that, and I thought it was a good time. But yeah, it looks like we got one person in the live stream, so let me know what how you're feeling about this football team right now. Let me know, anybody out there, what you guys are thinking about with Jalen Hurts, things like that, with our defensive coordinator, with our head coach. I don't know if any of you saw it, but as Nick Sirianni was walking off the field after losing to the Chargers at home, our fourth loss now on the year, we're 0-4 at home. There was a fan that tossed a bouquet of flowers at Nick Sirianni. I don't know if it hit him or not, because the view is obstructed by Lane Johnson. He was kind of in the way. And either way, the bouquet of flowers ended up on the ground. And Nick Sirianni didn't take too kindly to it. Looked like he wanted to give some words to the fan up in the stands that tossed the flowers at him, because they're giving him the business right now, because he keeps coming up with these kind of off the wall analogies and things like that. He did the paper rock scissors in the off season to just kind of get a feel for the guys out there and their competitiveness, things like that. And more recently, the reason why he got the flowers thrown at him was he made a comment saying that the Eagles are like a young team, like growing a garden. You have to be patient and let them blossom and bloom over time. But yeah, I'm just really, really trying to be patient with this team right now. It's hard. I know it is. And especially Eagles fans. No team, no legitimate football fan out there ever once. Well, I shouldn't say once. No legitimate football team out there is should never be no legitimate football fan out there should ever be okay with their team losing. You should never be comfortable with that. Should never like the situation. Yeah, there may be people out there that want their team to lose to tank and to get the best draft pick possible coming up, but you should never be okay. You should never like losing as a sports fan. Period. And I don't. I especially don't. I don't ever like it. I know as high as the expectations that we had going into this season, I had in the back of my mind, that this was a rookie head coach, a rookie defensive coordinator, a rookie offensive coordinator, or in this system at least, because I think Steichen was an offensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken, with the LA Chargers last year. But and also on top of that, a young core on offense, a second year quarterback with another offense that he has to learn, things like that. A unpolished quarterback who is maybe taken a little bit higher in the draft than he maybe should have been in Jalen Hurts. But that's on site right now. And I think myself, the people that say that Jalen Hurts isn't the guy at this point, I think they're judging him way too harshly. I think he has not been put in a good system. He has to have a. I guarantee you, we'd be a lot closer to 500 right now, if not at 500 or even above. Right now because we played 9 games, so I think we'd be like 4-5, 5-4, right around there. Maybe even a little bit better than that. Who knows? If we would have had Jordan Howard on this active roster and running the ball from the gate, and we just didn't do that. We really tried to have that kind of finesse run game and use the passing game way too much, and too much of the offense was going through Jalen Hurts, things like that. And it's still been, to me, it's still been going way too much through Hurts. I don't know what that percentage is at now, but you cannot you're asking way too much of a second year quarterback, first year in this system, who is unpolished, who has, mechanic issues, things like that. They've been hesitant to put him under center for whatever reason. And you've seen the times when they do, they usually run the ball pretty successfully. So, I just, it's frustrating, but I'm trying to be patient, like I said. We got a comment in here. What's going on, Cameron Holmes? Appreciate you joining in the live stream. We got 3 people in here right now, so hey, I appreciate you guys because I know I have a goal in mind. It's getting closer and closer now. It's it's going to be tough, definitely, for my channel to get monetized before the end of the year. Right now, I am just under. I'm right around. Let's see. As of today, I'm at 1,930 watch hours. So I need another little over 2,000 watch hours between now and the end of the year. It's going to be tough. I'm going to try to live stream as much as I can. I am going to be going back to work soon, so I'm going to definitely have to try to fit in the YouTube around the work schedule and things like that. But I've definitely, I'm not going anywhere. I'll always be a part of this thing and be checking in with you guys. My Phill-Billies, love and appreciate each and every one of you. Like I always say, you guys are the absolute food and the water to the channel. Without you, it does not continue to survive. So if you're feeling the vibe, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep my dream alive. Absolutely. Cameron Holmes said, got to get a Derek Stingley Jr. in Philly green. That's a potential draft pick, right? I think, is that a corner? If I'm not mistaken, Cameron, remind me. I'm not real super familiar with college football names, but familiarize me again. Refresh my memory on Derek Stingley Jr. I'm pretty sure he's a corner, though. Cameron Holmes said, not a rookie, but he technically has the experience level of a rookie. Derek Stingley Jr. I gotta Google that name now. Ball corner. Okay. Oh, he plays for the LSU Tigers. All right. He's currently a junior, so he possibly could be declaring. He's 6'1", 190 pounds, 20 years old. Okay, we definitely need. To me, if it was my choice, Cameron, we would not even be thinking about. I don't care if we don't win the game, and if Jalen Hurts does not really progress for the rest of the year that much, and things like that. Right now, my focus, if I'm the GM, if it's in my hands, right now I am focusing completely on defense. I might even spend the first 3 picks on defense, depending on what we're looking at in regards to talent wise, the position needs that are definitely of some dire need, especially the linebacker position. I mean, that needs to be on the one of the top needs for us this coming April in the draft. We gotta get a decent linebacker, and hopefully it's somebody that we can develop, and maybe he could change some things for us down the road. But I'm saying we go linebacker, corner, and maybe even I think it would be a good idea to invest some pretty high draft capital in a defensive end, because we're lacking that pass rush. We really are, especially from the end spots right now. I am so every time I say the position defensive end for this football team for our Philadelphia Eagles, I automatically think of Derek Barnett and just the migraine of a headache he has been for us. I cannot get over this guy. He once again, end of the game, the Chargers are driving. We have him at 3rd and 6. What does Derek Barnett do? He doesn't make a veteran decision and watch the ball. All he has to do is turn his head, look at the ball, and watch the center snap it. No, he jumps off sides like a bonehead, like he's a double agent, like he's working for the other team, getting paid under the table to do some of the stupid shit that he does. Because Derek Barnett is an absolute disaster, and I can't wait for him to be gone from the Philadelphia Eagles, so I never have to say his name again, because he is a double bust, complete, absolute basura, however you say it, I forget, but trash, just garbage. Hate Derek Barnett. Can't wait till he is out of here. I really can't. I just so freaking done with this guy. Hey, what's going on, Bird Gang 31? He said, "What's up, Uncle Foothills?" Hey, not much, my guy. You kind of inspired me a little bit tonight. I seen you were on a little while ago, and I was like, you know what? I had just gotten back from the movies, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shower, relax a little bit, and jump on here for a little while. And just chat it up with you guys. I appreciate you jumping on here, Bird Gang. I really, really do. And hey, I hope you if I haven't given you a wrench on, let me double check that real quick. But I don't know if you see my comment. I wasn't able to stay on there long enough, but um I'm looking for definitely for so hopefully you can give me a wrench on your channel, and I'll do the same for you right now. I'm gonna double check that to make sure that, let's see here. Yeah, you got a wrench. All right, we're good. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, Bird Gang. And man, congratulations to you, my guy. You've been very, very dedicated to this thing. You've been grinding, and you got your channel monetized very, very fast. You're over 1,600 subscribers now. Big shout out to you, to Mrs. Bird Gang 31, for always being in the chats and supporting you as well, while taking care of the family. I know you guys have kids, and one with, special needs and things like that. So hats off to both of you guys. You guys keep doing your thing, and Bird Gang, you're doing good things, my guy. Just keep up the good work. Proud of you. Random Anton, what's going on, my guy? One of my loyalist Phill-Billies out there. We got 4 people in the live stream right now, so it looks like we got some late night people, maybe some West Coasters, maybe some East Coasters that are up at what is it, like almost 2 o'clock in the morning? It's like 1:45 on the east side of the country right now. But random, I know he's on the East Coast. So what's going on, my guy? He said at the beginning of the year, I said as long as we have a better record than last year, I don't care how many games we win. I'm gonna go with 6 to 7 wins. Okay. Yeah, I can see that definitely random. You know, right now, what are we? We're 3-6. We're 3-6 right now. And we got the Broncos coming up. That's going to be a tough game. You know, that's not going to be any walk in the park like we thought maybe a couple weeks ago, the way they were looking. Or maybe it was just, maybe they just had a really good game. Maybe they caught Dallas at the right time. You know, Dallas did lose Zeke during that game with the injury. But we got the Broncos coming up. That's away. And then we have the Saints at home. And then after the Saints, I believe I want to say the Giants and and then the Jets and the Giants again, and then the rest of it's all division games. We have the football team a couple times, and then the Giants another time, and then the Cowboys to end the season. So right now, do I think we can get 3 or 4 more wins? Probably. You know, it's going to be like I said, it's going to be I think it's going to be a dogfight this weekend in Denver. And shout out to Yee I Go. Shout out to any of the Eagles fans out there. Hey, Sean and Sandy for the Miragliota. I said it right. I want to make sure I say it right. Miragliota bar that I was at with Birdman and Yee I Go. Birdman's not able to go to Denver. I don't think he was thinking about it, but I know that he's got the big family and financially things are tough. I understand that, but I wish I could go too. But shout out to Yee I Go 530 for rolling with me out to Sean and Sandy's to meet up with everybody, and I met a lot of good people. It was really really fun. But yeah, you guys have a safe trip to Denver. Go represent the Eagles. It's always fly, Eagles fly. But yeah, I think that's probably pretty realistic, random. I really do. 3 to 4 more wins. That's probably pretty realistic. I think we could. I think we could probably maybe win this weekend. Maybe that's going to be. We always do seem to play better away. Obviously, we didn't play that good in Vegas, but we've obviously won all our games away this year. So we have to take that into consideration, I guess. The air is going to be thin. You guys are going to have to be kind of acclimate to that in the in the mile high air of Denver, Colorado. But let's say let's say we win this weekend. That'll put us to 4-6. Let's say we go on a few game win streak, maybe. Let's say maybe even if we lose this weekend, right? That's going to put us at 3-7. Then I think we'll beat New Orleans in Philly. We'll get our first home win against whoever they throw out quarterback, because Jameis Winston's done for the year, and that leaves them with who they've been rolling with. Trevor Siemian, I think, former Denver quarterback. Trevor Siemian, I think, is the current starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. They also have Taysom Hill, who's kind of a gadget guy. But so let's say we lose to Denver this weekend. That puts us at 3-7. We beat New Orleans at home, the first home win. That puts us at 4-7. Then let's say we beat the Giants and the Jets, go on a 3-game winning streak this year. Maybe we could possibly string a few games together. Let's say if we do that, that's going to put us at 6-7. And then I believe we have the Giants again, and then the football team. I don't have the schedule. I usually have the schedule right in front of me. It's out in my living room because I was writing some notes earlier. But I forget the. I think we could easily, get to 6 or 7 wins. I don't think that's out of the ballpark at all right now. Cameron Holmes, what's going on? He said Derek Stingley is basically like the Jamar Chase type talent, but in cornerback form. Okay. Okay. All right. I like that. Hey, a lot of people were, because Chase was dropping some balls in the preseason, they were really judging him too early, kind of like we're doing to Jalen Hurts in a way, maybe even to Devontae Smith in a way. But he's been balling. Jamar Chase has been balling this year. The his quarterback has been kind of up and down, but Jamar Chase has been pretty solid himself. Bird Gang 31A, I appreciate it, my guy. I really, really do. Definitely, I will, use it with honor. Definitely, I appreciate it. Cameron Holmes said, "Do you watch college though? Got a lot of great games coming up." I do a little bit. Um, yeah, I'm not super big on college football, but I need to start watching some of the games at least. Maybe watch it just a little bit here and there to try to get familiar with some of the upper echelon talent that's coming out in this draft. Because unless we trade it away, we have a boatload of draft picks coming up. So that's kind of exciting. Like I said, earlier, you never want as a level-headed football fan, you should never be okay with your football team losing. But right now, we have to be patient. We kind of have to ride this thing out. And if you really thought, like, if you really were expecting this team, first year head coach with everything going on, the front office too, if you're really expecting this team to be a potential playoff team this year, I think maybe your expectations were a little unrealistic. And hey, I was probably in that ballpark too. I probably was because I always let that, I always let my fandom, my excitement for the upcoming season sometimes get the better of me and the better of my judgment. So I can't say that I was not in that boat because I probably definitely was. From the eyes of P. What's going on, Bird Gang? I know that's your other one. He said, "Thanks, my guy. Appreciate you. Definitely. Yes, sir. We'll be there." He said, "You will be there soon. You got fire content. Told all my people to sub you up, my guy. We all Bird Gang family. Hey, I appreciate you, my dude. I really, really do. I do. Thank you so much." And yeah, we're gonna work together again soon. Definitely. We'll get at it. Coach Dante, what's going on, my dude? Holding it down for Eagles Nation. He's, first and foremost a Texans fan, but he's also an Eagles fan too. So shout out to Coach Dante holding it down for Eagles Nation in Houston, Texas. What up, Coach? Appreciate you checking in the live stream. Cameron Holmes said, yeah, 3 to 4 more wins. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty realistic. I mean, if we can, build some confidence, if we can keep running the football, and if our defense can kind of step up and maybe actually get some kind of consistent pass rush going somehow, whether we mix in some blitzes, I don't know. I don't know what has to change, but I mean, quarterbacks outside of outside of what outside of Matt Ryan, Sam Darnold, and Jared Goff, damn near everyone's looked way better than they should have against us because they look like dog shit pretty much against everybody else. And when I say that, I'm talking mostly. I shouldn't say dog shit, but they don't look nearly as good as they did against us. And I'm talking about people like Justin Herbert, the guy that just literally torched us this past weekend. You know, he has looked up and down this year. He's been turning the ball over more, maybe defensive coordinators are getting a little more familiar with his style and with the kind of plays that he likes to run and his maybe some tendencies that he has. But guys like Justin Herbert who have kind of looked up and down this year, guys like Jimmy Garoppolo who have looked average at best. Just I mean, some of these guys have been sitting back in the pocket, you know, making some tea, returning emails, making TikToks, playing a few hours of Madden, maybe even playing playing some Guitar Hero or something like that. I know, kind of old school, but I mean, I was just thinking of things some people do in their spare time, but playing cards back there, maybe some shuffleboard. But quarterbacks are like I said, outside of those three that I named, they've been lighting us up because we've not been able to get home with our front four. And Gannon's system relies on that way, 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 way too much. And I'm not even kidding. We've seen it. We've seen it. I mean, Justin Herbert at the end of that game on Sunday in Philadelphia probably could have started in a Tide commercial. His jersey was that clean, an OxyClean commercial, something. He was. We I don't even think knocked him down during that game. It was really, really embarrassing. And yeah, he had a couple of hurries, but I don't think we knocked him to the ground. I don't think we did. I don't, and it was just, I hate watching that defense. I really do, because it's just a matter of time before the receivers for the other team get open. If you let a quarterback sit back there, somebody's going to come open, and if he doesn't have any kind of pressure coming on him, he's going to be able to scan the whole field. He's going to be able to go through 1, 2, 3 progressions, and even hit a check down if he needs to. So we gotta get better. We have to be better with the pass rush. That's what's killing us right now. Obviously our linebackers are our weakest spot, but we have to find a way to get them in the mix more. We really do. Bird Gang 31 said we both on the road to 2K. Hey, absolutely, my guy. Let's go. Let's go. We're knocking them down. Absolutely. I hit the wrong button, but let's go. Yeah, we're on the road to 2K. Definitely, you're going to get there before me. I know that because I've been kind of stuck in the mud a little bit. I haven't nearly been gaining as many subscribers as you lately, but yeah, we're definitely both on the road to 2K, dude. Burger King 31 said we win an out or at least 10-7. Wow. Wow. Dang. Hey, if we go to, I'll give you all the credit in the world. I don't see us going 10-7 right now, because that would mean that we're going to have to win 7 out of our last 8 games. So you're saying we're only going to lose one more game between now and the end of the year. I don't know, BG. I mean, I know you're optimistic, and I can't fault you for that. We all have our own opinions and views, and I love your optimism and your continual just love and support for this football team. But I don't know if I can get on that train, my dude. Random Anton said LMAO Hurricane 11-6 until proven otherwise. Yep. Yeah, I know how it goes. You gotta keep the faith, right? Keep the faith, Stranix. Oh my goodness. What Steven Seagal movie is that from? Keep the faith, Stranix. Cameron Holmes said Saints offense don't scare me, but Jonathan Gannon sucks. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely well said. Especially that last part. Jonathan Gannon sucks. That's pretty freaking accurate right now. You know, this guy is just he's killing me. I don't know. I don't know if he's just scared to make in-game adjustments or if he just thinks that his way is better. I don't know. I don't know if he's super stubborn. We need. I don't know how you guys feel, but I think we really need a more experienced guy as our defensive coordinator. Whether it's somebody who has been a head coach before or who has previous defensive coordinator experience. Somebody that just can find a way to bring more pressure on a quarterback because you can especially with the I mean, we got a decent secondary, but it's not like we're lights out back there. You can't expect those guys to keep holding up, holding up, holding up, holding up, holding up when you give the quarterback so much time in the pocket. Of course the guys are going to and then we get mad at the defensive backs for being out of position or for holding a guy, things like that, but what do you expect? I understand when we see guys like Steven Nelson playing way off the ball when we had them pinned up against the goal line, and gave them that first down early in the game. When we see things like that, it's like, are you really that scared to get beat over the top? And slide some safety help over that way. But when it's third down like that, we gotta have some more press coverage out there and we got to have a better pass rush, and we're just not getting either one, and it's killing us. It's absolutely killing us. We could have easily won that game if we would have made a defensive stop or two against the Chargers on Sunday. Easily won that game. And did Jalen do enough to win? Yeah, he probably did. The defense didn't do enough. They really didn't. They didn't. They really didn't. I mean, I don't know what the hell they're doing out there. They just look lost on the defensive side of the ball right now. Birdman _951. What's going on, my West Coast brother? How you doing, my dude? Hey, it was really good to finally meet you this past weekend. And, outside of the loss, it was a great day. It was wonderful to meet you, the family, and everybody that was there. I really, really appreciate you bringing me into your circle. I really do. Because like I always say, I don't have a lot of Eagles fans that are close friends, and now I feel like I have like a second family. So, no, love you, my dude. Philly Insider Podcast. What's going on, Hunter? How you doing? We appreciate you chiming in. Thank you so much. How you doing? We got 6 people in the live stream right now. So hey, maybe I jumped on kind of at a good time, but yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling about everything that's going on right now. What would be let's play GM right now for everybody in the chat. What would be your first route right now? You could even do it right now if you wanted to. What would be your first course of action to getting this team back to where it needs to be? You could make it could be a decision you make right now as in like firing Gannon, or it could be a decision later as in drafting defense and not going after a quarterback in the offseason. Things like that. What do you guys think? You play the GM. Let me know in the chat. Luis Cabrera, what's going on? He said, "What's up, fan? What's up, man? Hey, I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you for being here. Definitely appreciate all you guys in the chat. And not a whole lot, Lewis. Just a little late night live stream right now. It's a little after 11 o'clock on the West Coast, so it's a little after 2 a.m. on the East Coast. So any of you out there on the East Coast, if you're up right now, I appreciate you being appreciate you being here with us, being that it's so late at night, early in the morning, however you want to say it. But yeah, Lewis, just wanted to jump on here for a little bit because until I go back to work, I'm gonna try to live stream every day, whether it's an East Meets West podcast with my guys, AK Eagles of Eagles Uncensored, or it's and Vic 3, or if it's pregame with Tone to Shields. I know we've missed the last couple of weeks, and I wanted to send out an apology, kind of an apology. We talked through text, but wanted to send out kind of I'm sorry to Tone and our fans out there too. I was busy. I had a family thing come up a couple weeks ago, and then this past Sunday, I was traveling to meet with Birdman_951, so I wasn't able to jump on with Tone and do our normal, pregame podcast that we've been doing. We haven't come up with a name yet for it, but yeah, we're definitely going to be getting at that again very, very soon. This weekend. And like I said, until I'm back working full time, I'm really gonna try to be live streaming every day. Maybe even do a couple live streams. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do one earlier in the day and then one at night, something like that. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys being here. We still got 5 people in the live stream right now. So yeah, I'm gonna rock this thing for a little bit here. Birdman, he said Denver going to smack that. You think so? They're gonna like Akon smack that on the floor, smack that, smack that. Oh, smack that. Yeah, that's what you made me think of when you said that. I don't know. We'll see. Probably if they played like they did in Dallas, they definitely will, without a doubt. Philly Insider Podcast. Hunter said, "I'm sticking with my preseason prediction 8-9." Okay. So that means that we lose, or that means that we win 5 out of the last. What do we have? 8 games left because we've played 9. It's a 17 game series or season. So yeah, we got 8 games left. So that means we're gonna win 5 out of the last 8. Yeah, I mean that's I could see it. We'll see. It's gonna be tough though. I just really it is with Jalen progressing slowly, and with the young wide receiving core that we have, with the injury to Miles Sanders, the offensive line, the way the defense is playing, especially the linebacking cores are obviously our weakest spot right now, and just the general lack of pass rush is just the secondary has to be absolutely. They have to be. That they showed Fletcher Cox a few weeks ago being frustrated, but the secondary guys like Slay, Nelson, McLeod, Harris, Epps, who's been playing very, very well. I'm very impressed what I've seen from Marcus Epps, and I hope we keep him around, even if it's at a backup spot. I like a lot what I've seen of Marcus Epps, but the secondary, just in general, the guys that have been playing the most, Vontae Maddox, they got to be pissed off right now. They got to be fed up with this bullshit, that Jonathan Gannon's putting out there, because I feel that for the most part, the secondary has been playing pretty damn good. It's the positioning that he puts them in, and the continual lack of pass rush. The front four is just not getting home. They are not getting it done, and it's killing us on the back end. These guys, they can only hold up so long. Birdman_951 said, Coach Gannon, the Pee Wee Herman of defense. Yeah. Yep. He absolutely is. And I wish I had a Pee Wee Herman cut. I need to put one on my videos here, my little clips. But I mean, like I said earlier, as much as we wanted this team to win this year, we have to keep in mind that patience is a virtue right now. Patience is a virtue, and like if you really thought that this team was gonna do anything this year, I don't know. I think Jim Morris said it best.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that.
Come on, babe.
We gave them the friggin' game.
I don't want to hear that shit.
In my opinion, that sucked.
That was my bad. I played the wrong one. I got to re-record that. But yeah, Jim Moore said it best, though. Funny. But yeah, Birdman, he definitely he's Gannon is a. I don't know if you guys have seen the or heard the comparison, but as far as his defensive unit being ranked, I think this far in the season, Juan Castillo, as bad as he was as a defensive coordinator, remember him, you guys? Converted offensive line coach to defensive coordinator for us a few years back, and he was stinking up the joint. And Gannon's doing worse than him. He is doing worse than Juan freaking Castillo as a defensive coordinator. And that is not something to be proud of at all. Gannon is a big problem for us right now, and he's probably going to be the scapegoat. As much as I hate to admit it, because of the relationship between Lurie and Roseman, Roseman's probably not going anywhere, and Gannon's going to be the scapegoat. Gannon's going to be the scapegoat this offseason. He's going to get the axe. That's my thoughts. Random Anton said, Above the Law, one of the only Seagal movies I know. No, it wasn't Above the Law. Keep the Faith, Stranix. Let's see if anybody else can get it. Steven Seagal movie. I don't want to give another hint because somebody's probably going to get it. It was at the end. He says, after he kills the bad guy, he says, keep the faith, Stranix. What Steven Seagal movie was it, you guys? Random Anton guessed Above the Law. That is not correct, my guy. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That's a good movie, though. I like Above the Law. Bleed Green said, Hurts makes the throws to Goddard and Smith, and we're talking about a W and how Gannon held the Chargers below 30 points. Tell me I'm wrong. Hurts makes the throws to Goddard and Smith, and we're talking about a W and how Gannon held the Chargers below 30 points. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I mean, obviously he hits that throw to Goddard. We're at least getting 3 points right there because I mean, there's no guarantee Goddard scores for one. And in Hurts's defense, on that first throw, only on the first throw to Goddard, he did not have a clean pocket and he took a shot. There was a guy barreling down on him. And he probably should have thrown the ball. He should have thrown the ball a little bit earlier. He held it a little too long because Goddard was wide the hell open. And he ended up Hurts stepping up into the pocket, throwing that ball down the field to Goddard, took a shot and probably put a little too much on it because of that. Overthrew Goddard. Goddard got his, was able to get his fingertips on it, but was not able to tip it back to himself, There was a defender bearing down on Goddard. So, like I said, he more than likely gets tackled, but there's no guarantee of that. So let's say that's 3 points right there. And that obviously, puts us at a tie at the end of the game. But let's say the Chargers went down and scored a touchdown at the end there. So we would have needed another 4 points. You're right. I don't know if we would be talking about how Gannon held the Chargers below 30 points because either way, if we would have got a win, I think we would still be talking about the lack of pass rush and how I think we would be giving most of the credit to Jalen Hurts in the offense because the defense did not play well at all on Sunday. Well, I shouldn't say at all because they did have a good goal line stop after the Chargers freaking drove 99 yards from their own goal line to ours. We stopped them on fourth down, and then we had another fourth down stop earlier, in the later on in the game. But other than that, the defense did not play well. So, but I'll definitely give you that though that Hurts has to make that throw in the corner of the end zone. I don't think he had pressure on him on that play. I have to go back and look at that film again. But he's got to make that throw because Devontae did his job on that. He got open. He's got to be able to reward Smith, and Smith would have had 2 touchdowns. We would have won by possibly 3 points. So, I mean, I think we would be giving most of the credit to Hurts in the running game as opposed to the defense holding them under 30. Birdman _951 said Coach Gannon quacks like a duck. Right? If he walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, he's a friggin' duck. And it's time to play duck hunt. And I don't miss. Pow. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh man. I know there don't know if you guys know that there still is. There's a cheat code that you could put in where you can shoot the dog on Duck Hunt. The dog that laughs at you. As much as of an animal lover as I am, I used to think that was funny. I probably wouldn't think it's. I mean, it's just a cartoon or video game or whatever. But it's pixelated. It's not real. Bleed Green said, "Need all defense in round 1. Edge rusher, linebacker, DB." Yes, absolutely. Bleed Green. That's a very good comment there. We absolutely do. And people say, what about safety? Well, safety is kind of a position where a lot of the times you can find a pretty solid safety in the, second, third, sometimes even fourth round, or even maybe even a little later than that. It's kind of stretching it going past the fourth, I think. But, I think we need to address safety as well because Anthony Harris is going to be gone and Rodney McLeod is no spring chicken. So right now, let's say McLeod retires or he goes somewhere else. Anthony Harris goes somewhere else in free agency. That leaves us with probably Marcus Epps and Kayvon Wallace as our starting safeties. And I don't know if that's going to play out very well for us going forward. But, we definitely have to put a lot of this draft capital in the defense. The defense. If we don't draft a decent linebacker, I'm going to be absolutely pissed off, heated. Because we've just been ignoring that position way too freaking long. It's so freaking frustrating and irritating and annoying. Birdman _951, Green Hearts, appreciate you. Ewing 609, what's going on? He said, hey. That's a new name. I haven't seen that one, at least not for a while. Appreciate you, Ewing. And love the eagle helmet there, definitely. I used to go to school with a kid a long time ago named Paul Ewing. He's same spelling. BG Bleed Greens, really? Sign OBJ? Really? Really? I don't know. I don't think that's the right veteran wide receiver that we need. I think that would be disastrous, especially when we start doing some of 3 and outs. He's not getting the ball. Do we really need that on the sideline? His drama? I don't think that's a good idea. I think he'd be better off going anywhere else. in my opinion. I don't think OBJ is the answer, my dude. Agree to disagree. That's your first move? Really? Really? Interesting. Interesting. Birdman underscore 951 said, "Did you like the video?" Yes, sir. I absolutely did. Yeah, great job on the video. It was a you did a good interview with Sean and Sandy there at their bar. And yeah, I was watching that earlier today. So yeah, you did a good job. And love the music that was in the intro there. So I went and gave them a subscribe and like as well that band that you had playing in it was kind of a reggae I don't know what else you would call that kind of that music, but it was good. I liked it. Very good job, my dude. Salute to you. Get Gannon an assistant ASAP. Yeah, I don't know. Get Gannon the hell out of here ASAP. He's just I don't know. What what's it really gonna hurt? We're not. I mean, you would think after like 3 quarters, even a half, just not getting any pressure. What's it gonna hurt to send a linebacker on a blitz or to have a cornerback creep up and have him go on a blitz? Have somebody a safety blitz, anything. Dial something up, change something around. We're not seeing any adjustments, and it's just driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Luis Cabrera said, "What part of Cali are you from?" I live in Reedley, close to Fresno. Got you. Yeah, I know where Reedley is. I'm pretty sure I do. In I am in Auburn, California, so I am in between Sacramento and Tahoe. Not very. I'm pretty not too far at all. Very close to where they discovered gold in Coloma. So yeah, I'm in Auburn. I'm not in the city of Auburn, but I'm in the zip code of Auburn. I'm on like the outskirts of the city on the east end of Auburn. Yep. That's where that's where your guy here, Philly Foothills, resides. And it sounds like I don't know if any of you guys were in the live stream last night with myself, AK Eagles of Eagles Uncensored podcast, and Vic 3. We did a special Monday night East meets West, but AK made an announcement that sounds like in March he's going to be moving out here to Northern California to he's relocating the family. So I was kind of excited to hear that because me and him have gotten pretty close, and now we're going to be living very close to each other. So that's kind of cool. It's not kind of cool. It's actually very, very cool because he's like my brother. Me and him think alike a lot. We we just click very well. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, Lewis, that's where your boy here is living in Auburn, California, in between Sacramento and Tahoe, in the foothills. That's why I'm Philly Foothills. Birdman underscore 951 said, "If I was Howie, my first order of business, I would fire myself and get a job at the local Wawa." Oh, I love it. I love it. I was waiting for somebody to say that. Very good, my guy. And shout out to the 7 right now. We got 7 people in the live stream. We've been on for almost an hour. And the chat's going really good right now, so I'm going to keep this thing going here for a little bit longer. Patience is one thing, but being stupid is another. LOL. True, true. But just think of it this way, Birdman. How stupid, because you use that word, how stupid would we look if we were to cut Jalen or to trade him in the offseason and then he goes and he progresses and he balls out somewhere else, and he looks like the next coming of of Russell Wilson or someone of that caliber. So I understand what you're saying, but we've given up on people too quickly in recent memory. You see guys like Russell Douglas go on and be successful outside of Philadelphia. Guys like Raheem Mostert, go to slip through the cracks and go to San Francisco and be their starting running back and be successful as at least when he's been on the field and not hurt. But you know, I get it. I get it. I like I said earlier, I want to win just as much as anybody else, but we have to build this team smartly. And I know it sounds like you've been more on the train of, go after Russell Wilson in the offseason. And I don't think trading away two of our draft picks this year and another first rounder next year, two first rounders this year and another first rounder next year for an aging quarterback. I don't know if that's a recipe for long-term success for this football team. Actually, I know it's not. I'm going to say I know it's not because we need way too much help on defense. We have way too many holes to be trading away first-round draft picks. We got ourselves in this position, and we need to build the team the right way, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Random playoffs. Yeah, I tried to I tried to record it. And I didn't know it was. I thought it would only record the screen volume, the screen. The volume that's coming from the screen. I tried to record that in the phone in the van earlier, and you can hear my wife in the background. I'm gonna play it. Screw it. It's funny because I think you're gonna hear her in the background for a second. She's giving me the business.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that.
Come on, babe.
We gave them the friggin' game.
I don't want to hear that shit.
In my opinion, that sucked. What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
That was it. I mean, he said it best. That's pretty much the way, especially with the way our defense looked on Sunday, and with as up and down as our offense has been with the play calling and the play of the quarterback. That's it's definitely he's not getting a pass at all. He's definitely got a lot of work to do, but just don't have a lot of faith in this team right now. Because we haven't beat anybody. The teams that we've beaten, they're terrible. Atlanta. Who else we get? Carolina and Detroit. Come on, can't beat anybody good. Luis Cabrera said, "Hey man, don't compare my compa Juan Castillo." Yeah, I mean, now I wasn't trying to bag on Juan. I was more trying to bring the light onto Gannon, but I hear you, Lou. I hear you, Louie. Definitely. Random said Gannon is a record-breaking head coach. You think so? Defense played good the first half. Yeah, I'll give you. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. But we're still not getting we're not getting enough pass rush, and you can play good for a half, but we all know you have to play solid for 60 minutes when it comes to the NFL if you want to get wins. So, I mean, they did play pretty good. We obviously, I think we got lucky that we weren't down 14-10 going into the half, but we did stop them on the goal line, even though we did let them drive 99 yards. And shout out to Coach Dante. He said it. Yeah, I think last night in our East Meets West chat, in the chats there, he said even though we did stop them on fourth down on that goal line on that first drive for the Chargers, the mere fact that they went 99 yards on us just it kind of spoke volumes as to the kind of rough day that the defense was going to have. But I mean, yeah, we did technically we only gave up 7 points in the first half, but second half was completely different. Further AM, what's going on? He said OBJ won't come to Philly. He already said he wants to go to a winning team that are contenders currently for Super Bowl. Yeah, good luck finding that. What are you gonna do? You gonna go and get buried on the depth chart in Tampa Bay? Or are you gonna go to Green Bay? Um, where else could he go? I mean, he could go to the Rams, maybe possibly. He could go to the Chargers, maybe. Um, Chiefs. I don't know if Andy Reid would want that headache. Ravens. Tennessee, maybe. I mean, he'll probably stay on the East Coast somewhere. I bet. But yeah, I heard that too. He wants to go to a contender. Birdman said we could draft linebackers and safeties, but Pee Wee Herman won't know what to do. Well, let's fire his ass then. Let's fire him and then draft defense and find a competent defensive coordinator who knows what the hell he's doing. Random Anton said, paging Mr. Herman. LMAO, I'm playing, man. He Castillo sucked. Yeah, I know. Birdman said, thank you means a lot. $20 profits like reggae rock style band. Yeah, I like it. My stupid comment was for Pee Wee Herman. Oh, yeah. I mean, who do you guys think has been our best linebacker this year? I know that's been our weakest position. And if anyone wants to argue me of that, I will argue you until I'll argue that for another hour. I really will, because if you can come up with another position on this football team who has been worse than our linebacking core, you let me know. But out of the linebackers that have been playing this year for us, who would you guys say is our strongest linebacker right now? I for one, and I like this guy. What I saw him do last year for us in a kind of a limited role. I don't think he started, at least not consistent, not full time basis for us last year. But I like what I'm seeing from TJ Edwards. I really do. I think he's a very solid middle linebacker, and yeah, he may have missed a tackle Sunday, but I mean, what player doesn't at some point? But man, most of the time he is very, very consistent and very, very good at what he does. But I want to hear from you guys in the chat. Who do you guys think is our best linebacker so far this year? And you could even say Eric Wilson if you think so, but obviously he's not on the team anymore for a reason. I think he's now on the Houston Texans. Shout out to Coach Dante. Bergman said way too many holes. Got to get rid of one asshole first. uh well, we got to start filling. We can't we can't fill those holes in free agency. We have to be able to build the defense through the draft, and then sprinkle in some free agents, some veterans on the maybe a receiver, maybe on the offensive line, possibly, you know, and maybe a linebacker, something like a safety, possibly. There are certain positions that you can kind of work your way around, but we have to address the defense in the draft. We just have to. It's an absolute must, in my opinion. Luis Cabrera said, "Damn, my dude, for the best linebacker is hard." I know. I know. That's why I wanted to hear what you guys say. I don't want. I don't always want to give you easy questions. I got to. I got to throw a fastball, a curveball every now and then. Can't give you guys all the juicy things, all the easy ones, all the layups. I think he played number 52. I forgot his name. Who's 52 for us? Is that uh is that Sean Bradley? No. Or maybe Davion Taylor. Let's see. Um, Davion Taylor. What number are you? Let's see. Yeah, Davion Taylor's 52. That's what I thought. Yep. That's who you're thinking of, Lewis. Yeah, Davion's been playing pretty good. I think he needs to bulk up a little bit, maybe put a little bit more muscle on, because sometimes he doesn't look very solid making tackles, and sometimes he bounces off running backs. But that was guys like Leonard Fournette, bigger backs. But hey, if you're a linebacker, you got to be able to bring that wood. So if he needs to hit the weight room a little bit this offseason, maybe that's something that he can work on. But yeah, for the most part, I like what I've seen out of Davion. I do. Oh, what's going on? Hit that subscribe. What's going on, Billy Notion? Hey, I haven't seen you for a minute, my guy. Appreciate you checking in. We got 6 people in the live stream right now. So while I have his comment up, he said, "The Fuego King, bro. This team needs a leader on defense. A stud linebacker like a Ray Lewis prototype would be nice. Someone who can call, change plays on the field. Anyone see any of those? Yeah, right. I mean, those are on the back of a milk carton lately, especially for this team. Well, for a while, actually, since Jeremiah Trotter, probably. But I went, and I don't know if you heard in the or seen my video, but I went and met up with Birdman underscore 951 and at a friend of his at their beautiful Eagles bar, Sean and Sandy, and he gave me my Philly Notion beer mug. Check that bad boy out. Yes, sir. Yeah, warm it up though. Absolutely. Hit that subscribe. Yes, sir. Appreciate you checking in, Notion. Hey, we gotta work soon, man. Hit me up on Twitter, or you got my cell. I still have the same phone number. We definitely got to get in contact and work again soon, my dude. I know you've been busy, and I haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't watched a lot of anyone's content recently. I've been busy doing stuff around the house and catching up. We have a puppy, a under 3 month old puppy that we're potty training and things like that. So we've been extra busy around here. But I appreciate you, Notion, and thank you so much for checking in. And thank you for the kind comments. I really really appreciate it, my dude. Much love. Birdman said he was laughing at random. Yeah, Birdman underscore 951. We were talking about you over the weekend too. Well, I mean, obviously the mug brought you up, but I was saying to Birdman and to Yee, I go 530 that I needed to check in with you, man, and get in contact. But Notion, I'm glad you checked in. Definitely, much love, my guys. Louis Cabrera said, "Can we get Luke from retirement?" LOL. Yeah, probably not. Birdman underscore 95 said, "What's good, stranger?" I think he's talking to Notion. What up? What up? What up? Smithers, stop getting rid of our leaders like Malcolm Jenkins. Yeah, no kidding. And when he says Smithers, you guys, if you guys haven't heard, me and Birdman underscore 951, we have made the comparison, and I think it's a pretty good one, of Jeffrey Lurie being Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, and Roseman is Smithers. So, yes, that is Burns and Smithers, our owner and GM. Philly Notion said, Birdman, salute my guy. Appreciate you guys. Up late working, listening to the Fuego. Hey, appreciate you, all you guys. I'm glad I kind of caught it at a good time. You know, I'm holding strong, like right around 6 or 7, right around 5 to 7 people in the live stream right now. So looks like I caught some of you late night, some late night workers. Putting in those overnight hours, and I'm glad I could be on here and give you guys some content to listen to while you're getting through the workday, because it always makes it easier, right? You got something interesting, something that you don't mind listening to. It definitely makes the day go by quicker, more enjoyable. Birdman said, "BG been gone, being gone really handicapped us." Yeah, and boy does he have a. I mean, if he's looking to do some negotiating with our current GM, or if we get a new one. But he's gonna be like, "Looky here, you see, we ain't getting no pass rush without me. I mean, no consistent pass rush." So yeah, I think he's got a lot of, or a, a good argument for more money if he wants it, or at least to be around for next year and go forward from there. But yeah, not only losing him on the field, but just losing his veteran leadership in the locker room, I'm sure has hindered this football team quite a bit, more than we even know. A great comment, Birdman. Smithers. He also said Smithers sucks at drafting. Oh no, we suck again. Yeah, yeah, he does, and that's what's scary about him possibly having 3 first-round picks in his pocket next year. Because he'll probably do some stupid shit and trade for Aaron Rodgers, or he'll trade for Russell Wilson and sell the farm away, and then we're gonna suck for even longer. Especially on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, we may be able to put up points, but if we don't address these holes on defense, it's never gonna get any better, especially long term. Birdman, yeah, all you guys are working. Same, working at the ports. Yep, drive safe, my guy. Make sure always hands free, using that Bluetooth. Stay awake. You know, get that coffee in you. Get the whatever you need, energy drinks to stay awake. But maybe a little caffeine, soda. But yeah, Birdman, keep up the good work, man. I salute to you guys that are out there working right now, because there's not a, not everyone's as motivated as they should be. I'm just going to say that right now when it comes to people working. So anybody that's working, salute to you. Keep up the good work, and just know that you know that we're out here, or I'm on here, I should say, for you right now, to keep you entertained. Birdman said best linebacker isn't in this team. All right, all right. I respect the opinion. I respect it. I think it's TJ Edwards right now. I mean, so Birdman right now, you would just cut all it right now. If you could, you would just. I mean, if it was the off season right now, you would just cut ties with all these linebackers. You don't think any of them are worth keeping around for the future? Birdman and Mrs. Birdman are fire, 100%. Absolutely. I want to celebrate a win and drink out of the mug, but our team has been playing like ass. Shake my head. It's coming though. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll be with you definitely, we get a dub this weekend. I'll be drinking a cold one out of the mug as well. Stick it in the freezer, get it nice and frosty, and yep. Have a brewski. Birdman said, "Fire, need a beer now." Yeah. Notion, appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good Smithers impression. Oh, I guess, Mr. Burns. Smithers, fetch me my slippers. Oh, right away, Mr. Burns. What would you like a foot rub too? Uh yes, Smithers, but be careful of my corns and the bunions. Oh, sure, sir. No problem. Philly Notion said, of course, Birdman 100. As soon as I can make a video without it becoming a soap opera, cry fest. The mug is coming out, brother. Hey, we know it will. We know it will, definitely. Random Anton said, we need Captain Insano at linebacker. Yeah, we do. Good shout. Good shout, Random. Captain Insano. Oh, boy. We need freaking Bobby Boucher at linebacker is who we need. Birdman underscore 951 said, no, I'm not going to cut all the linebackers. The ones that are putting in the work, that are not putting in the work, got to go. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Notion said, question, my guy. Are we being too hard on Derek Barnett? I love his aggressive mind frame, but his lack of discipline is killing our team. He has more penalties than sacks. Yes. And no, we're not being too hard on him because he continues to make stupid asinine plays at the worst times. Like he possibly cost us this last game and the San Francisco 49er game with dumb boneheaded penalties. So I don't think we're being too hard on him at all. You know, and I think his I don't think it's aggressive mind frame. Really, I think it's his lack of discipline with his anger. I think is what gets him in some of those personal foul penalties. Um, he just, I mean, I only played in high school. I didn't even play football in college. I did play defensive end though. At sometimes I did play outside linebacker and was at the line of scrimmage at times like a stand up defensive end, like kind of the similar spot that Derek Barnett was in at the end of the game this past week when it was 3rd and 6. All you have to do is watch the damn ball. They can't move that ball until they're hiking it. All you have to do is stand there, turn your head, be ready, be set with your legs, with your feet. And as soon as that ball's hiked, boom, you go. What? You're a professional, and he's not. He's been in the league for a few years now. That's a that's beyond a rookie mistake. That is a that's a Pop Warner mistake. They teach you to watch the ball from the get, and like you said, he has more penalties than sacks in his career right now. That is not good at all. And no, we're not being too hard on him at all. I will personally go pack his bags for him, pack up his locker, all that, take his name, slide out the name plaque out of the holder because number 96, it needs to hit the bricks. Ooh, I like that. Number 96 needs to hit the bricks. Yep, that's going up on the marquee. Send him Burnett to the Wolves. Absolutely, Birdman. I don't think we're being too hard on him at all. I really don't. Send him to the Wolves. Yep. That's what I want to do to Derek Barnett right now. Okay. He come over to the sideline after jumping off sides. If I was his defensive line coach, you're a grown ass man. Walk that shit off. You watch the damn ball. It's not that hard. If we could extend him for cheap, would you bring him back next year, or should we cut bait? Cut the bait notion. I'm done. Done with Barnett. Absolutely done. I'll keep Sweat. Hopefully BG will come back. Kerrigan's gonna be gone. He's been a very big disappointment. I was thinking that he was gonna be that Ryan Kerrigan that used to harass us on the football team, but he definitely has not been anywhere near that level of player this year. So I am ready to move forward. I would rather at this point, see, and I'm not just saying this because I have a bet with. I'll even leave him out of it. Milt Williams, he's more of a defensive tackle anyway. He can play some defensive end, but right now, I would rather see Teron Jackson out there as opposed to Derek Barnett. I would rather see backup guys out there as opposed to Derek Barnett. I am just as done with Derek Barnett as I am done with Howie Roseman. I want them the hell out of Philadelphia now. So yeah, my answer is cut bait. Yeah, I hear you, my dude. Notion said, bro, if Howie is the GM next year, he will extend Barnett and sign JJ to. Oh man, oh my god. Please tell me. Oh god, I hope you're so wrong. I hope you're so wrong, Notion. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, the thing is though that Howie is not guaranteed anything right now after this year, after this season. The team does have an option, I do believe, to bring Howie back for 2022 season. But he is not guaranteed that right now. It has not been extended. So take that for what it is. I don't know if Lurie is the type of guy to really wait on something like that. I think he would want to get it done before long. So, take that for what it is. But, you're going to see people running through the streets of Philadelphia and everywhere there's Eagles fans with joy when Howie Roseman finally gets the axe. And if it's this offseason or if it's next, or if I don't know. Well, hopefully it's sooner than later because I think we all know that Howie is not fit to be our GM, and I don't even want him pushed into another. They give him some kind of assistant. I don't know. I don't want him with the organization at all. If we're gonna move on from Howie, we need to wash our hands completely, in my opinion. Random Anton said, "Can we think of a game where Derek Barnett took over?" I can think of a few that he took over for the wrong reasons. Yeah. The only really, Derek Barnett had his best season his rookie year, and he really didn't even play that great. Obviously, he was a rookie. He probably didn't. I don't even know the percentage of snaps he played his rookie year, but he had the strip sack against Case Keenum in the Vikings game in the playoffs. And then, of course, these are like his two biggest plays probably in his career so far. And then he had the fumble recovery when BG stripped Tom Brady at the end of the Super Bowl. So, yeah, he's freaking Barnett is complete basura, trash, done ski with Barnett ski. He can ski his way out of Philly. Birdman underscore 951. He said he's killing me, Smalls. Yeah, he's been killing us forever. I love the Sandlot. Yeah, Birdman said, cut the bait. Yep. We're done with his BS. Philly Notion said those are both Howie's first round picks. His pride is on the line. Both Howie's first round picks. Are you talking about Derek Barnett and JJ Arcega-Whiteside? Yeah. Yeah. Was JJ taken in the first? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? JJ was taken in the first round. That is, jeez. I know we took Rieger in the first round. JJ was it? I don't think was JJ a first round pick. I don't know. Let me look at that real quick. JJ Arcega Stinkside. He's so he I can't wait till he's gone, so we don't have to keep hearing the comparison of him and DK Metcalf. Let's see. That's funny that one of the very first pictures that pops up is the one with his mom holding the umbrella over him at training camp last year. Yeah, JJ was a second round in 2019. I know Rieger was the first round pick, but yeah, I mean those are two high draft picks though. But there's a good chance that both of them will not be on this team next year. I at least hope so because JJ, I feel, I mean, outside of really him being a special teamer, I don't see any really purpose for him. And I'm sorry hearing the comparison, so I just want JJ gone. I'm good. Random Anton said, "How are we gonna be here forever?" Yeah, he probably will. More than likely, the way Jeffrey Lurie just, I mean, it's like his son away from son. It's like his. I mean, he looks at. It seems like they're very very close, but he can't let that personal relationship get in the way of the business, and that's what's been hurting this team for too long now. Mr. Burns has been getting the personal feelings for Smithers in the way of the betterness of this football team, and his freaking old ass Jeffrey Lurie needs to freaking take off the mom goggles and start really seeing Howie Roseman for what the hell he is. Yeah, that's all good. But yeah, I mean, I know what you meant, Notion. Definitely because he doesn't like to give up on Howie's that type of guy that doesn't like to ever be wrong. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for him to swallow if he's still the GM and we get rid of not only JJ but also Derek Barnett. That's gonna be a lot for him to answer for. Birdman underscore 951 said JJ Arcega's mom had a longer career on the field. Yeah, that was hilarious, Birdman. Umbrella, Ella. Yeah, they should have put freaking JJ Arcega-Whiteside in a remix of the Umbrella song. Birdman said he's a turd round pick. I think that was TURD. Notion said, I will say Barnett is better than Smith. We drafted in the first round with Chip Kelly. Smith was extra trash. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, but I guarantee you he didn't have more personal fouls than sacks. That's for sure. Even if he didn't have many sacks, I bet he still had more than personal fouls. Salt company won't even hire JJ as the umbrella guy. Extra trash. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's midnight now. So we still got 5 people in the live stream. I've been on for an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Unless you guys got some extra anything else you really wanna talk about, let me know in the chat. Birdman says my Bluetooth sucks at writing. Yeah. Especially when you're driving a truck. Probably all that background noise. Yeah, like I said, B Birdman, please drive safe out there, my guy. Any of you guys out there that are working, be safe, especially if you're, driving late at night right now. Please make sure you're safe. Love and appreciate each and every one of you. Like I always say, you guys are the food and the water to the channel. And without each and every one of you out there, each and every one of you, this will not continue to survive. So please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep my dreams alive. And when I say dreams alive, I'm talking about becoming monetized because I'm really, really trying to push for that. I'm almost halfway there with the watch hours. This live stream is going to get me probably right around 1950. So I'm almost to 2,000 watch hours. So yeah, you guys, big favor to ask. Anytime you're at work or if even if you're at home and you're doing chores around the house or whatever, move Notion's mug before I knock it over with my elbow. But help me out with the watch hours. Even if you're not actually watching it with your eyes, if you have it in the background, muted, play my content. Put on a long live stream so you don't have to keep starting a new one. Find a 3-hour live stream and put that on because that's going to help me accumulate those watch hours. And like I said, find one that you haven't seen before, or even if you have, you don't necessarily have to watch it or be listening to it. You can mute it, just have it in the background, have it playing on a separate tab there on your computer or your phone or whatever. But yeah, I really, really appreciate it, you guys, because I'm on that push. I'm really, not only am I obviously trying to get more subscribers, more eyes on the content, things like that. I'm almost to 1,150 subscribers. So on the road to 1,150, on the road to 1,200, on the road to 2,000. But the watch hours right now is what I really need to accumulate because I'm already there with the subscribers, but I got to accumulate 4,000 watch hours in a year's time to become monetized on YouTube. So the more and more you guys can do that for me, I really appreciate it. Just put on a long live stream that, it doesn't matter if it's a current live, doesn't matter if it's an old one, doesn't matter if it's an old video. Just go on to YouTube and have it playing in the background. Like I said, while you're working, doing chores around the house, things like that. It'll really, really help me accumulate those watch hours. So yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys. And this has been, it's always enjoyable to come on here with you guys and talk and just chop it up, really get things off your chest. Sports therapy for all of us. So yeah, I'm glad we can do this, and I'm glad Notion was on here. He said thanks for the entertainment, brother. Fire Gannon, yes sir, yes sir. Ewing 609 said we better keep Howard. Yeah, Jordan's been eating. Howard's been absolutely, I think he's been doing really good. And for a lot of people saying that he didn't have anything left and that, oh, he hasn't been playing hardly. There's a reason why he didn't play in Miami. Well, maybe he just didn't fit the system. Or maybe their dumbass coaches didn't know how to use him right. Maybe it was a mixture of the two. But I agree with you, Ewing. I like what I've seen from Jordan, and I would love to see him back. Birdman _951 said, I hit 1,000 watch hours. Hey, congratulations, my dude. Hey, a quarter of the way there. You're a quarter of the way there with the watch hours. And I know you still got a little ways to go with the subscribers, but keep doing your thing, my dude. You're gonna get there, and proud of you. Very, very proud of you. You're my West Coast brethren. We got to finally, meet after working with each other for so long on this YouTube thing, and I really enjoyed it, my dude. Really enjoyed it. And congrats on the 1,000 watch hours. And thanks to you, I should say thank you. I want to say thanks to you and to Mrs. Birdman underscore 951 for all the hard work you guys have been doing, and for the giveaways that you guys did at the get together on Sunday and all that good stuff. So yeah, it was great. Really appreciated it. Ewing 609 said you missed my other post about what was it, Ewing? Let me know. Eagles underscore Slayer 95 said, my guy, keep it fuego. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ewing, what was the post? Was it, we better keep Howard? Because I didn't miss that one. I don't think I missed anybody's post. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. You should be able to click on the per, and then it would just pull up all of their comments. Just isolate them. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I missed it, Ewing. Let me know though. Or was it get Gannon an assistant ASAP? Yeah, I don't think an assistant's gonna help Gannon. I don't think he would. I don't think he would listen. He said from Twitter, the Eagles or the at Eagles had an open roster spot available and failed to protect Jordan Howard. Man, this organization is ass from top to bottom. Really, really. Because yeah, I mean, well, I don't think they need to protect him because I think he's veteran and he doesn't even have to go through waivers. So, but I'll say this, Ewing, I did hear that he could possibly get that roster spot, and they're probably going to announce it tomorrow. So keep your eyes and your ears open for that. But yeah, if they don't keep Jordan Howard on the active roster, I agree with you. They, a completely asinine move. Birdman underscore 951 said, my daughter was excited you mentioned her in the description about the Cornhole Championship. Yeah. I knew she would. Shout out to Mia. She was killing it. She was, she's super cute little girl. And, supporting those Eagles, wearing all her Eagles decorations and everything. She had, she had she had the stickers on her face and the green eyeshadow and everything going. She looked great, and it was fun. Like I said, not only meeting you, but also hanging out and meeting the family as well. So I'm glad that we could do it, and I'm glad that she was, that you brought that to her attention, and she was able to see that because, yeah, I wanted to give her a little shout out on there. 609 said Lord Brunson posted that. Okay, he posted. Huh. Got you. Well, appreciate you letting me know, Ewing. Yeah, I'll keep my eye on that. And he said, okay, tomorrow the deadline. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so expect them to, they're not done making some moves this week. So I mean, Jordan Howard's been doing so well. They would be freaking absolutely look like just morons to put him back on the practice squad. They really would. Philly Notion said it's sad that I'm pulling for Carson and the Colts so we can at least get a first round pick. Shake my head. It's looking good so far. Yeah. Yeah. Carson has been playing not great, but good enough to, he's been game managing for them pretty well. And yeah, I mean, they got the number one rushing. It helps. It helps being a pretty good game manager when you have the number one rusher in your backfield in Jonathan Gannon or Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Gannon. Jonathan Taylor is leading the league in rushing right now. So yeah, that definitely doesn't hurt us. And I definitely, knock on wood that knock on wood that Carson Wentz doesn't get hurt and he's able to get us to get to that 70 to 75% or whatever he needs for us to get that first round pick, because it is looking good so far. You're right about that, my dude. We are going to need all the help we can get this coming off season. Absolutely. And we're going to have that's why I don't want to trade away these first round draft picks, because I see the opportunity to build this defense, and we can bring in some veterans with free agency, that can help this team as well, because we're going to have a lot of cap space. So we definitely need a lot of help. You're right. Birdman _951 said, she said she's famous now because she met you. She is. Well, she's famous just for being Birdman _951's daughter. I mean, hey, that's enough right there. She didn't need to meet me. Just being your daughter made her famous. I mean, she's always on her pictures. She usually pops in the live streams, or you got putting pictures of her like with the Michael Myers poster and things like that. So yeah, I'm sure you guys are gonna get some calls from some agents that are looking for, child actors or child models, stuff like that. So, she's definitely got that personality, and she has that, she's a beautiful, beautiful little girl. So be proud. And I'm glad that she was excited about meeting me. I take that very humbling, very much so, even if coming from us, a little 6-year-old girl, it's really, really special. I really appreciate it. And I loved meeting you guys. Like I said, I feel like I have, a second family now. So yeah, love all you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I think I'm going to get going. We still do have 6 people in the live stream, but I'm getting a little tired now. Like I said, it's a little after midnight out here on the West Coast. But yeah, absolutely, Birdman. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love you guys very much so. Very much so. So until next time, we fly until we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing me on your screen. But most importantly, keep it fuego. Peace, y'all. That shit play, fuego. I love all you guys so much. Thanks for being with me tonight. Peace, y'all.